screen. Because I was going to go through all the new quotes that have been added, all the new old quotes, the old quotes that have been new, that are new. So if I do these, hopefully everything is set up correctly, because as soon as I start this I can't stop it. I haven't built in that yet. I have no interest in building that in, because, you know, this is just going to go through all the quotes and then I'm done with it. Okay, here we go. Huh. It didn't do anything. That's weird. It should trigger on itself. I mean, you can't, like, do it. Can I? Why didn't I do anything? Okay, I remember some issues. Wait, I think I know why. I think it's because I set the quote. Oh yeah. There we go. So now if I... Whoa. So now it should work. Okay. Yes, I set it to ignore its own messages. It was default. Okay, so now it's working. Okay, 30 seconds might be... It's just going to go, and then it's going to take a pause anyway, so it's no problem. There's no problem at all. Okay, let's see now. Let's see the new quotes. Quotes. Stop doing that and use your guns. And... oh, why does it keep scrolling down when I'm trying to read the messages? I have succeeded in something... And Twigbox triggers quote. Twigbox, if you're horny for dragons, you're horny for dragons. Doesn't matter if they have literal fire coming after them. Code 5, that wasn't the exit, that was a wall. I got all the chests without flame and the great money. But I cannot use the cannon because I'm just a bunny. Bunnies cannot use cannons. You miss me, that's not allowed. You're allowed to miss me, but you're not allowed to give me damage. I don't want to fall down. I'm not doing good. I just died again. I think I just died. For sure it's a bunny, because bunnies are my favorite. Bunnies are my favorite because they have the ability not to fire rockets. And then it continues. Quote, I prefer Sheena naked. Or please don't touch me, actually. That was a complete failure. Have fun on your ride and don't mind that you crashed 2 times before. It won't happen again. Wait, technically it crashed 1 more time. I guess cream subbies take damage and waste time. Why are the characters attacking Cream? Why does she deserve this? Maybe it does send them too often. I can adjust numbers. Stop attacking the bunnies. Bunnies attacking bunnies. I step in whatever I want. And then we got the... I'm just a regular jig, so I cannot sadly find your eggs. Okay, let's fix that. It's the eggs quote. Okay, let's set it to 5 seconds instead, and then we'll set the pause to, I don't know, 3 minutes. Wait. Like that. Can I run it again? Or does it break? Coach, the only one Sheila comment. Wow. Yeah. Coach, no, it's an eggs. quote, one baby turtle is gonna get eaten. Okay, 2 baby turtles are gonna get eaten. Okay, why is it running? Okay, maybe it stopped the previous one and now running the new one. Won't happen again. See, this is why you have to. This really won't happen again. Trust. I guess I did say trust me. Okay. That's good. That's a good point. I'm not sure why I didn't include it. I feel like I should have. There we go. It has been added. Is it still running the code? I'm getting confused now. It says it's running. Something weird is going on. Okay, let me fix this. Quick restart of the bot, I guess. Okay, let me quickly restart the bot. Just spent the whole night hanging out with someone very special. I wonder who that is. It wasn't me, at least. Coachy, very sleepy. I was gonna... It wasn't Coachy. Is it like that? Oh wait, I can just do this. Because I had a +14 before. Because it's... Okay, it was correct. Okay, let me just... Just keep showing the wrong window. Okay, there we go. So, with that said, last code was 26. So let's just cut. Also, oh yeah. Okay, so I cut quite 26 from this. Also, I should start the music as well. So now, with all the errors fixed, I should be able to just run this. There we go. Quote, one baby turtle is gonna get eaten. It should be 5 seconds. 5 seconds is not very long. This doesn't sound like... This doesn't feel like 5 seconds. What? Oh wait. Yeah, I wrote that code wrong. Okay, I know what this is, but I'll let it run. So I set it to take a break when it reaches. Okay, yeah, so it will show up with 10 more quite soon. It's just I set when it took the pause in the wrong spot. No fruits today? What do you mean? Did you get the fruit? Okay, I can fix that for you. I have a command in case of the fruit command doesn't work. That's no problem, Sweaty. I will do add fruit. And there we go. Now I triggered it. Good night, Jaded. Hello, Jojo the boy. I stayed up late listening to a song I was playing. Oh, yeah, you were working on late. I went to bed, so I couldn't listen to your music. I don't have many enough to do. I have Psychic, which is going to be the side beam. We got your favorite fruit today, coconut. Do you like the Worms 3D song that plays, which is just the coconut? Oh, it's good. It's back now. Quote. Okay, 2 baby turtles are gonna get eaten. Which is actually a quote, or even quoted in the original video. Sadly, I don't have the code log or the chat log from that, so it would be easier to look stuff up. Okay, no mistakes this time. No mistakes, and I immediately fall off. I'm not trying to be silly. Just I'm silly. I said like that. I don't. Already down to 69. I mean, I am silly. Sorry, chap. I need to go talk to a hyena. She's more important because she is in desperate need. It just was a silly thing I said at the time. Amber standing in front of Sergeant Bird. You want to try for a dragon egg? I don't think they're compatible, but sure, this is an adult channel, by the way. I can do this. I can't do this. This isn't bad, actually. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. That's one of the clips. I did not expect that to happen. Just flew into space. Was also one of the clips. Most of these are from clips. Because someone wanted the quotes from the clips. So, okay, I will add the quotes from the clips. A lot of them. And some of these are not from clips, actually. A few of these. Like the Ember standing from Sergeant Bird. Do you want to try for an egg? For a dragon egg? Yeah, I didn't recognize this from a clip. I don't think it's a good clip though, so I probably shouldn't have it as a clip. I guess I could add it as a clip if you want it. But I don't think it's a good clip. Like, I didn't say it's, like, I don't know. Quote, Coach is cute naked. Well, that's a quote to get. That will found as well. Okay, I should find, okay, so references. Let's do... Let's go to Bulbapedia and open Psybeam. And I will actually put this in a group so I can organize things. I'll call this one references. And then I can close the whole group after I'm done. Because I sometimes open millions of tabs. Just for a few. Yes, for a few references. And then I will go here. We have Pokemon animated series, where we have Psybeam being used. I can use some of these as references. But then it should be from the games as well. Okay, more quotes. But it's this perfect game buggy or something. There we go, are you happy? I don't know. I'm gonna get you very slowly. I'm going to slap you with this sword. This should have been Coach from the start. That was correct. Coach. Oh look, it's fat. Coach, look how cute it is, all fat. No, I'm running away. Not sure that should be part of the quote. Quote, happy eating. Quote, this is my last chance now. No more mistakes. I made a mistake. We're going to see Clonoa in a swimsuit. It's probably not going to be a swimsuit like what Pontman has though. Oh, that's not even closing. Okay, I'll take these. That's not even clothing. Pontman was very disappointed. That's a great disappointment, and even the music cut out. This is That's the next quote. I think. Maybe I should have more quotes. Yeah, that is the next quote. That is the full next quote. God got a melon. Corn, bloodborne. Is that my new name? Is that what I should put in the title when I play Bloodborne? Well, we're never going to see that title. Because I'm never going to play that game. That's for sure. Yeah, so well, Skyrim. Ah, no, wait. You're not Bloodborne in Skyrim, you're Dragonborn. I played Spyro. I played Skyrim, not on stream yet. But I should play it on stream. I should play Skyrim, but I should probably get the, what is it called? The, Anniversary Edition. And I get it during summer sale. More quotes. And yeah, quote, that was a great disappointment, and even the music cut out, it's just silence. Cause this is the E place, you're not allowed to E. E, not allowed to E. I'm E a lot there, I'm sorry for freaking E. One from the Dragonborn, she gets her armor shouted off. Is that a drawing you want for my Skyrim playthrough? Quote, oh, so you want to mount me? I can play the same level for 3 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours. That's fine, I didn't die. Just because I'm allowed to die 3 times doesn't mean I have to die 3 times. Quote, oh neat. Ow, not so neat. Ooh. Someone likes that idea. Should I play Skyrim in only my underwear? As in, my character's only in her underwear. Quote, yeah, just look away. Pretend you just didn't say that. Love heart from Jaded. Do you have more love heart? And why does it look like the Pond1 is holding a heart? Coach is holding a heart. Jaded is holding a very red butt, which he's sniffing. Bonnets go. That's the sound. That's the noise they make. We got another noise. We got an actual noise code now, I think. I don't think I had a noise code before. Cool. It's safe. That was a safe maneuver. It's safe because no accident happened. Also because actually that wasn't. I could add that to part of the code actually. I didn't think it would fit the code. But, and also because the police wasn't there. Oh, hello, police. I should probably add that part to the quote. Did I say it like that though? No, should we check the quotes? But yeah. Also because the police wasn't there. Oh, hello police. Let's do that. Let's get the whole quote. Let's get the whole quote in there. Okay. Okay, what was I? Everyone loves their own way. Worship is just one of them. Yeah, meep meep. Well, hey Rugby, good to see you. It is good to see you, Rugby Freak. I was going to sleep, just going to yeah, go and get your sleep. Could have a party now. Party! Todd got a lot of love hearts. Got a Sylvan with a love heart too. Should have a certain Sylvan. Quote, you're going towards it. You're dead. It was a train. It's not been the UK since World War II. What I found that really fun. Quote, I take it that you like my butt? Yeah, touch it, touch it. Quote, you are my panties, so mine. I fear the inevitable return of the great white dope. What? Quote, coffee is ramming everyone. It's a motorway. There's no train. Quote, you can barely drive and drive at the same time. Actually, drive better while texting than not. It's better to just execute them immediately. It's just more efficient. Now that I got a couple lemons. Oh, lemons! Maybe we should do some training. Lemon Bach. Rugby Freak. You're a freak. You're going to die for that. In fear of the inevitable return of the great white dope. What has that? These two codes back to back work so well. Wait, 282. Yeah, touch it, touch it. Wait. Oh yeah, touch it. Oh, so you are my panties, so my. Or take it. I take it that you like my butt. Yeah, touch it. Yeah, they are one after another. They are very far. I mean, they're like not that far apart because one happened at the end of the fourth. The other one happened at the start of the fifth. I could add the hour and minute too if you want that, because I do have the time when every quote is said. So all the old quotes, which when I started streaming, there was a period there where I didn't have the time on screen, so I had to figure out at what time it was when the stream started and when things happened. I put a lot of effort adding these old quotes because I downloaded the old VOD from YouTube. I then checked when someone wrote a comment, and then I checked the Twitch history for when they actually sent a comment. Unfortunately, Twitch only tells me in minutes, so that gives me the earliest and latest time they could have sent its message, and then I just find a later message in the video. And therefore that will give a different interval of 1 minute. Therefore, the overlapping interval is the shorter interval, and I just have to do that until I can shorten it down to like 10 seconds, and then I can figure out which minute I said the quote on. That's the dedication of Pon. Some mod has that frame model. I hope mod has changed for the better. Accidents. Yeah, it's by accidents because there's a lot of messages in between. Quote 50 jaded quotes. Do you want jaded in a bikini on it? Wait, 50? Yeah, 50 jaded quotes. How many? I was like 32, so it was like much less. You haven't checked your quotes in a while, that's for sure. Quotes, Sally, I can't burn down the whole place. You lured me in with round blocks, also known as balls. These are not balls. I didn't even win anything, that's double disappointment. Benches, that is one quote. And now it goes for 592 to 802. So now it's making big jumps. I'm not clever. I'm not clever. I don't think that's a full quote. I'll have a double check on that one. That's no problem. I think I probably said, I'm a clever. I'm not so clever. I probably was interrupted. Benches, quote, as you wish, my lord. Quote, stop bullying me. Dead. The bullying continues. Benches. Quote, no, it's the exploding wooden bridge. I hate walking on those. Your lord? ew. Yeah, that was the response from Janerto, which I responded with ew, which shouldn't be a quote, I think. Quote, danger of what? That. Quote, who actually wants to go the correct way when you're... I can't read my own quote. Who actually wants to go the correct way when they're playing a platformer? There we go. Modessa has not. She does the same thing in other streamers' channels. Oh. Well, that's not of my concern. As long as Modessa doesn't do it here. And if Modessa does it again, I should hopefully catch it. Quote, why would you punch Jaded? That seems very rude. Or is this the kinky thing you will do with Jaded? Oh, Coachy, says Jaded. I'm a fox, you are a fox. It is both. Both? Quote, Jaded just standing out bananas for free. What is this? I do that. Give me more bananas, Jaded. that's not a request, that's an order. Quote, just for you, Todd, I'm actually going to double check what it is. Ooh, yeah, it's not blue. Damn, not blue. I'm sad. Oh, this is bad news. Todd, I'm going to check what color my pandas are today. Just for you. Mostly white. Okay, no, I'm behind on the quote. I need to catch up. Quote. Here's time to die. This isn't making it better. I know that you're a weirdo. You just proclaimed yourself as a weirdo. I didn't fear that Modessa. What Modessa is like IRL. I don't think Modessa is like that IRL. I think this is the behind the screen thing that happens sometimes with some people. Quote. You have to drink the whole glass after this one. Whoa, I'm getting bombarded by plushies. Oh no, Pon, your whole body just disappeared. What's the answer to this? Is Coach gay? Ew, says Rocket Free. Quote, perfectly landed on the head, which is actually not where I wanted it. Oh no. The accuracy. That was perfectly planned. Actually, I think the first part on its own could actually work as a quote. I could actually cut out the second part. If you think. Quote, oh you silly, just steps off a platform. Tools with a tennis small launcher shooting plushies. Yeah, you keep shooting plushies at me. Hee hee, 5-string streak. Nice. Nice. What are you doing? You're weird. Anyway, that's no problem. When I'm going through the quotes, I have a lot to go on now. Fox fixed. Thank you for fixing it. Do. Was that all the quotes? Who's weird? Everyone's weird. Now there's more quotes. Quote. There you go. Pon has been flipped. Whee! Pon has been flipped back. Poor Kafki being used as the bar. If you're worse than Kafki, that's an insult to you. Quote. Yeah, but I just want to beat you more. Roll time. Did you throw it on yourself? What a fool. It's underwater now. Cow also underwater. I think you should say cow is also underwater. No problem? Quote, not loot. I mean, I guess I do have if you loot my panties. Quote, I'm a very clever bunny. All the workers are dead, just like how we like it, right? It will be Pon not having any struggle with a puzzle and Coachy being all confused. We got another Coachy quote, by the way, with these new quotes. Nachos, Coachos, Nachi, I don't know. Hello, Kitsuro the Foxo. Welcome. Looking through some old bonbon quotes that are recently added. Last one was 23. Oh, it's still not done. It's still got like at least 2 more bursts and then it's done. Roll Tide is the rallying cry and all-purpose slang for the University of Alabama's athletic team, the Crimson Tide. I have no idea because I do not know anything about any of that. Why would I know the rallying cry and all-purpose slang for the University of Alabama's athletic team? That would be really strange. I actually did know that, you know. Well, my username used to have the Foxo in my name, but but now it's just Foxo. Why did you change it from 2x's to 1x, if I may ask? Since you did point that out. I assume your name is Kitsuro because you are the Foxo. This is my second account. Did you lose access to your first account then, or? That's why. So you lost. Have you been here before? With the double X. Should I check if you have some activity here? It's Suro de Oh yeah, you do. You have been here before. Okay. With double X. Which flagged my previous account as a bot, which Twitch wouldn't do anything about. What? That's stupid. I mean, you haven't even done anything bot-like activity here, it is. Well. Oh, next part. Quote. You can max my friendship anyway. I guess I would run some feet. My model is not wearing panties at the moment because it's the bikini. Well, I'm not wearing the bikini at the moment. If I were to wear panties, the boy shorts would poke out, and then you would see my boy shorts. But obviously I'm not going to do that, because you don't also wear underwear under your swimwear. Okay, we're going to stop the stream now, because Jade is going to take a shower. When Jade is back, we can continue streaming. Quote. Of all the artworks I've drawn, how many feet have I drawn? 12 feet, quote. But I would be careful when I poke it. Hi, yay, Mechanical is back. Another Mechanical quote. If you count saying the same dumb joke everywhere in the art category, then yeah, it'll look like it has some bond. If you wrote the exact same message every single time, multiple times in a row to multiple streamers in multiple different streams, and you didn't really do any other form of activity between sending those messages, yeah, I can kind of see how that would be kind of bot activity. But if you don't send it often, like, even if you send it like an hour bit, and like, even if it is bot activity, it's not really disruptive. Quote, cheese, 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 cheese. That's the cheese quotes Todd wanted. Are you happy now, Todd? I added all these quotes you wanted, including the cheese quote. The bot moderation system is high sensitive. Yeah, to be fair, Twitch have had a lot of issues with bots. Well, at least you know not to send the same message just multiple times, and that's a good lesson for everyone to know here. Don't send the same message too many times. Yes, I am happy. And I went, and you requested 2. I guess technically the rest you added 2 quotes, requested for a 3rd. I went out of my way to find 99 more quotes, and I added it. Twitch hates unpermitted bots. I mean, it makes sense. I do not like unpermitted bots either, because those bots are like, go to this link and buy some viewers. But seriously, if someone also, I mean, yes, I understand that not a lot of people know how the internet works, but if you have a random person in chat saying, hey, visit this link, who is completely, like, it's not a regular we know about, And it's like the first, like you haven't seen them being kind of active in chat quite recently either. This is just the first time they show up. Like you haven't seen them even write a message in the last 5 minutes, and they just post a link and say like, buy stuff here. Like, I understand that not everyone knows internet security, but don't go to such a link and put in your payment information, which people do, but, and yeah, I know, with hindsight, like, yeah, that was really stupid to do, but this is really internet safety that needs to be taught. So yeah, people. Probably so. Also, I had a streamer I know say that, yeah, I actually just one of those to buy some viewers, and like, why? It's most likely a scam when people do that. So, you know, if you actually want to buy viewers on Twitch, I mean, you shouldn't, but if you actually want it, do your research and find a legitimate source that actually provides viewer bots, not just a random comment in the chat. But I would say the Twitch bots moderation seems to have improved a lot, because I barely ever see these spam messages. So it seems to be working. But yeah, it apparently does catch other people too. And unfortunately, when someone gets banned, companies rarely ever revert that. I got rewarded with some fine booty yesterday morning by supporting a stream who have a crush on us on a game stream. I assume you meant to say or something. Well, that sounds very lovely, Rocky Freak. Wait, how does that work? Did the person just show off their bare booty on stream? Can you do that? Too much info, keep that to yourself, but really? But booty, rugby against TOS to mention that platform. Oh, you're not talking about Twitch. Not Ponpon's rules. I mean, maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be that careful. It doesn't seem to be that. But okay. I don't know what you're talking about. So hello, Kate. Especially with all that bots or fake about we'll just what? Okay, now I can't even read the message. Rugby freak. Switch has never been against booty talk. No, the booty talk is fine, but that is not what Todd said. Not what I said exactly. Talking about those platforms and what happens on them is against TOS. I actually don't know technically what is against TOS, but I do know Twitch has been very sensitive about talking about other platforms, which I think is stupid. Because if you do not permit mentioning other platforms on your platform, then you are very insecure and you do not have a good platform in the first place. A good platform should allow you to talk about other platforms without feeling that people will leave your platform. But if your way of keeping people on your platform and not leaving your platform is by not allowing you to talk about other platforms, then is the platform really good then? But however, if you cannot talk about the loot platforms, okay, that makes more sense. You can get yourself a point trophy just trying to talk about them. At least I mean, I don't even know what platform you're talking about because you're using code language. And I do not know what platform you're referring to. So, yeah. I'm going off what I know from other streamers. Well, that's a problem because a lot of streamers spread so much misinformation. Because there's a lot of misinformation from about Twitch. There's also some correct information that is misleading and that is said incorrectly, such as if you mute a stream, you no longer count as a streamer. That is false. You still count as a streamer even if you mute the stream, but if you pause the stream, you're no longer a viewer. However, if certain browsers, if you mute the stream, meaning that the stream does not play any audio, this browser will freeze the frame, meaning that the stream no longer plays when you leave the tab. If you leave it, like if you don't have the tab like visible, so it's not the muting action that stops the stream. It is the muting action and then having the tab in the background that makes the browser stop the stream, which is also, it's not Twitch making the system not counting as a viewer. It's your browser that doesn't make you count as a viewer. It's a technical difference, but I think. So is it just easier to say, yeah, if you mute your stream you don't count as a viewer? Yeah, it's easier to say, but that is wrong. Because you can mute the stream and still have it visible, and that still counts you as a viewer. People do say that you should mute the tab instead, but I'm curious about that, because if I mute the stream and put the tab in the background, it stops the stream. But if I don't mute the stream but mute the tab instead, shouldn't this tab still get frozen in the background when I put it in the background? Because the tab is still not playing any audio. But maybe the muting, maybe when the browser checks if it should freeze the tab or not, is based on if the tab plays audio, regardless if you have muted it or not. That the muting the tab action, it doesn't take into consideration. So yeah, so I understand it's more technical to say. So yeah, let's see. They have to remind the viewers a lot to not mention in their side streams or what happened on them. It makes sense if it's like a okay, that does make sense if it's a pornographic platform. I can understand that, because Twitch does not allow pornographic content mostly. There are exceptions. Therefore, if you cannot show it, you shouldn't talk about it either. That does make sense. And I can understand that streamers who actually do that kind of content, who therefore cannot do that kind of content on Twitch, would therefore not be allowed to advertise that content on Twitch, because I understand that wouldn't be allowed either, because that's just one step removed from showing that content on Twitch. So I fully understand why you're not allowed to do that. And then Twitch just sets up the book barriers, like, okay, we do not talk about it at all, because I don't want it to go too far and basically become advertisement for that platform. That does make sense. I can understand that. But that does make sense for the streamers who already do that kind of stuff. I do not do any content outside of Twitch, aside from my YouTube uploads and my the things I do on my Discord server, which is outside my streaming. The reason Twitch doesn't like you talking about other platforms is because they know people are going to leave them. Well, yeah, that's just insecurity, and that's a bad thing, because Twitch hasn't been good in a long time. Yeah, that's just terrible. That's just bad. You can't talk about any other platform at all on Twitch. That's why we use things like Blue Twitch and talking about things. I'm not sure if there's a guy, if I actually... Okay, I have to check the because we should spread correct information here. I do not like spreading misinformation. It says here, according to Twitch, this is a direct quote from Twitch. You can provide information about your presence on other platforms, but you cannot actively encourage viewers to leave Twitch for a concurrent live stream elsewhere. Links to social media profiles in your bio, about me, or panels, including links to live streaming platforms, are permitted. You may not use your bio, about me, or panels to actively promote other live streaming platforms, including large banners or messaging, encouraging users to watch your live streams on other services, which may not be used to drive users to a live stream on another platform or service. For example, you cannot use Twitch to encourage viewers to alternative live streaming services via links on your Twitch bio, banners, or QR codes, broadcast title, go live notification, chat, commands, or other means. So yeah, from basically what I can see from this, all this that Twitch states, is that it's perfectly fine to say that you are also streaming on YouTube. You cannot say, I would prefer that you watch me on YouTube instead of Twitch. That is not allowed. But you can say, I am also streaming on TikTok. I don't. But if I were, I could say I'm also streaming on TikTok. That is fine. According to this. I think people are just trying to play it too safe, which I can understand. I mean, you don't want your channel to be terminated. But you cannot say like, oh, I want you to watch me on this platform instead. That's not allowed. But you can have a link, like I'm streaming on all these platforms. That's fine. But as long as you don't say there's a preference for one of them. You just have to be neutral about it. Twitch gets fussy about it. I know Twitch got because when Twitch didn't allow multi-stream at first, then they allowed it, but they didn't allow other people's comments to show. But I think, because people still are doing it, I think they definitely got a lot of criticism for that. And as far as I've seen, they have stepped back on that too, because they were trying to be way too much on it. I've seen people get promoted. Okay, could you mention anyone who got? I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. But it's streamed temporarily by now. It was in the same community for a podcast. They couldn't understand that one single rule. How long ago was this? Because I mean, I understand that they had this as a rule in the past, but they stepped back on it. Vector Skunk. Wait, what is this? Is this a new account? No, you just haven't redeemed a fruit redeem in forever. That's interesting. Okay, your first fruit redeem. Ape got a mango. I guess all the codes have been yeah, I guess that's all the codes. What was the last code, by the way? Cheese. Yeah, cheese was the last code. The cheesy code. Let me actually check. The cheese code was quote. We're going to have some ads. 2769. 2769. Yeah, that's the last code. So now I can delete this thing. All codes I got done. It was nice going through them. Okay, let's go back to what we were talking about. Actually, technically, anything that sends people off platform against your contract as a partner affiliate. I need to reread the affiliate contract then. Pixabay, she literally took a break over it because it kept happening. Huh. Hold on. I wonder what exactly was being done. Because sometimes people are saying like, oh, I got banned for this reason, but no, it's not that reason. There's no streamer known as Pixabay. That's not the full username, is it? I Pixie Pups with underscore. There we go. That's a streamer. No bans have been logged here. Interesting. But I mean, Mechalical's ban wasn't logged either, so... no, now I know that's Pixie Wubs. Amber Puppy. Why are you only puppies? Ads are playing. And to get some water. No bans are recorded here either. But... it is possible that it didn't catch those either. It's not the perfect website. Also, technically, do you want streamers against your contract? I need to check the contract, I guess. Again, I did. Roy D. Takashi had a problem with emos once, got banned from week. Well, that doesn't even relevant to the conversation. Ads, quotes, and then I have fun spreading clicks. I'm going to take some water and be right back. But if you were a look punny, I'd max your friendship. Oh, you can max my friendship anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is going so terrible at the moment. What did I do different last time I played this that made it so easy? How is it? That makes no sense. Is this perfect game buggy or something? This is the last round. Finish him off. But it's not. What? This is not. This doesn't make no. This makes no sense at all. I go for haunted towers.
Yes. AC there.
Okay. That did not help me. I saw your feet from the grass. Why are you looking at my feet? That's kind of creepy. Foot enjoyer Shane. What do you rate? What do you rate my feet out of 5? Is your character gay?
You gotta throw in some fast ones, okay? Throw in some fast ones.
What is the answer to this? Is coaching gay?
We'll do probably. How about that? Do probably on this one.
Quotation mark probably from 2K Bucks. Coach is gay, says 2J.
Just do yes. Just do yes. Get the next one. Get the next one already.
Okay, coach is gay. Let's go.
I see.
Oh, why are you driving on the wrong side? This is not you. Album with the murdered Coca-Cola looks kinda nice. Okay. What were we? Oh yeah, I was going to say one of the examples where people just saying things that is seemingly correct but wrong is, for example, I don't remember which Nintendo game it was now, but it was a Nintendo game that was released, and it had released in like the release time was it had been released in Australia, so a streamer was playing it live on Twitch, I think it was, yeah. But then after a while, the stream was terminated for playing the game before it was released. So the person, and then the person complained that the Twitch doesn't know, Twitch and Nintendo doesn't know time zones, and that they shouldn't ban someone for playing a game that was released in their region just because it hasn't been released in the US yet. While Nintendo is a Japanese company, they're also very US biased. So I could understand that. But the thing is, this person wasn't even Australian. This person was from Europe and was therefore playing it before it was released in Europe. And therefore was playing it before it was released. So technically it was released in Australia, but the person was not from Australia. So while the person is correct about it was released in Australia, the person was still banned for playing it before it was released in their region. Which, like, is that really something to get banned over though? But at the same time, so when people like, so sometimes people are good. So like, because of this, I do also have some skepticism. It still sucks to get banned, but sometimes people are just legitimately banned, but then they're claiming they're banned for the wrong reason. That's a lot of plushies. So for example, the streamers that get banned for mentioning other platforms, despite it being allowed to mention other platforms, as long as you don't encourage people to go over to that platform, perhaps these streamers didn't just mention that they were streaming on other platforms. Maybe they did encourage people to go over to those platforms. I don't know what they said. So with the information provided, you're allowed to mention platforms as long as you don't encourage people to move over to those platforms. This streamer mentioned that they are on other platforms and got banned permanently or temporarily. Okay, but in which way did it say it? That's important. Coach, and then I have but Coach would probably call me a pervert, even though I said that he looked pretty nice. It would look pretty nice, both pretty and nice. Quote, is this game perfect game bug or something? Yeah, now every quote, like, not every clip has a quote, because some of that wasn't really quotable, but a lot of them do have quotes. Quotes, you should see Coach's butt, it is big. Coaches apparently have 29 quotes. Is that a Coachy? Is that what you meant to say? Chochi? Quote, Coach is gay. Oh no, there's 4 Coachy gay quotes. Quote, okay, Coach is gay, let's go. Quote, 6 gay quotes. Okay, there are 6 gay quotes, of which 4 are Coachy. Quote, unfortunately, the polygons are all gay. Yeah. Someone get her. I'm out of points. No, wait. Well, you can time ups if you want. Not in our. What about Kate? Now I'm out. Now I'm out. No more points. You still pull the points. You need more. I'm a fox girl now. So many outfits ever didn't. Spent all your points redeeming outfits. Quote, oh, you have a long tongue. What song is this? Out of curiosity, did you ask that intentionally to wonder what song is this is? Or did you just do it to trigger the command? Yes, thank you for answering yes to my 2 options. Duh. That did not explain anything to me. Anyway, I was supposed to draw these, wasn't I? I spent an hour and didn't draw a single stroke. I should bring up a reference of this Brixton. Which reference is good? I like this one. So I'll use this one as a reference. But yeah, I'm not saying that every ban on Twitch is justified. I'm just saying that people don't. This is due to Twitch not actually explaining the reason for their bans. They're just banning someone for breaking the rules and like, what rules? Not going to tell you that. So I definitely think that they should specify the rules better. And therefore, I can understand that it ends up with people leaving out information that is relevant to the situation due to the lack of this transparency. But there is more often more details to a ban that sometimes might be intentionally left out, or sometimes unintentionally left out because they weren't didn't think that was relevant to the situation. If that makes sense? I wanted to test the command. Okay. That's fine. Stone Age image is my favorite one so far. The annoying thing is I still forgot to add a bow. I could add it. I could make an edit of it and just update the one image on every platform. The only issue is that the one site do not allow you to replace images, so there I would kind of have to re-upload as a completely new image, and I kind of don't want to do that, so therefore I haven't edited a single image. But considering it's just because they have some system that they do allow you to replace images for certain artists. Not really sure what the goal is for that, because usually people don't edit their images, I guess. I don't know. So perhaps I could ask the no, why? But yeah, who is this? Kate, why? I've been nice to you, haven't I? I've been so nice. A fox color. I've been so nice and lovely to you, and then you just do this. What did I do to deserve this? But yes, so what do you mean you could test it? Cause you're showing someone in undies, but RT in undies, not, I assume. Basically, I think you said, because you're showing someone else's undies, but you're not in your undies. But it's because she was in a battle and her dress exploded. It's not my fault it exploded. I mean, I did make the drawings, I decided that the dress should be exploded, but it's still not my fault, okay? Trust me, it works like that, right? No pun. But it's my reference image, I don't... But yeah, I could contact the customer service. I don't think that's the correct term. The help email. And ask them if they can just... Hey, could you just... Because they have been helping before. If they can, like... Could you just replace this image with this one? The logic is sound for showing my underwear. I don't like this logic. But the problem is if they say no, well, like, okay, I guess this site was going to have the outdated image then. Because it's updated on every other site. So she's going to be attacked by the... What underwear should she have on this one? Let's do these. This song sings Drunken Shadows. I'm not sure why I did draw the leg like that. Usually draw it like that. It's a song about being drunk. Where did this song go? Wait, it's for some reason it gave me this exact same song. Okay, that's weird. Your logic about Scarlett's situation, I meant. Oh. Someone should add it as a code then. Something like that. Good thing I go through the quotes so I can go through the bots so I can make sure the quotes are correct. I got banned from Twitch. Oh, what? So I asked them, what did I get banned for? Yeah, and Twitch says you got banned. Oh no. So I say, I'm pretty sure they didn't answer that, but basically that's kind of like they don't say. So I say, yeah, but what rule did I get banned for? They say you got banned. Oh no. I said, yeah, but what rule? And they say you got banned. Oh no. No, I mean, yeah, they don't say anything. That's the problem. Let's bring out the new EU regulation that says if a user is terminated from a platform, regardless what the reason is, some reason has to be included. Problem is that they're just going to give a generic reason and says rule was broken. And even if you say like, oh, please, you must at least give some form of quote from the rules that they broke, then you're just going to quote the whole rules. So there's really no way to like do that. To make the platforms actually, although EU likes to do things like if you're going to have they're adding things like to a reasonable degree. So for example, if someone gets banned, if there's like, so they would probably write the rules requirement more along the line of if it's like a raid, you can just ban the raid without giving a reason for why, because it's just, or if it's like bot activity. I mean, the reason would be then be said bot activity. I mean, also the other case, you can just say like a massive raid or something like that, invading the platform. That could still be just stated as a reason, regardless. But if it's like an individual user, if okay, how about this? If a person, not a system, bans a user from the platform, if a person makes the decision that a user should be banned, a rule must be included in that statement. I don't know. Who looks at banned people like a wealthy person looks at multiple? They don't. Walmart. I don't. That's a thing I can't compare to. I don't know. I don't know what a Walmart is. The only thing I know about Walmart is that they're a terrible company that do not live up to European regulations, and therefore their activities are illegal here. But that's about it. So I could like, yeah, I can understand why some people not kind of like want to deal with that. Did I have a mouse here? White trash grocery. What does that mean? That's Walmart. Plastic bags, papers, clear glass bowls. That's like white trash, or like, do you call it whitewares or like kitchenwares? If you have that stuff of trash, trash maybe white people or white people. Well, that sounds racist. I'm laughing. I shouldn't be there. No, not silverware. I'm talking about the fridge. I don't think we should classify. I don't think we should group people up like that. It does sound kind of racist, to be honest. And I don't like it. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine if someone like black trash made by black people for black people. Would you say like, someone would like probably say that's racist. I couldn't understand why someone would say that. Anyway, but white people group me and my people, okay. I don't care. It doesn't matter what group you're part of, you are not allowed to say terrible or well, anything that's discriminating against the group, even if you're part of that group. First off, not everyone here knows that you're part of the group, and also it doesn't make it less discriminatory. What did I just walk in on? Someone is using language that I don't like. It's a minority joke against racist white people. Yeah, okay. But why does it have to Kitty colored, I guess, in a sense. But you can't just be like, it's the same. It's the same thing again. Like you can't be like, okay, there are obviously there are racist white people, just like there are racist or any kind of people. But then you think of all of the as a shadow star standing up against racism. But that doesn't mean you can't just be like. That doesn't mean that you can be just like, oh, I'm just going to take the reference to the whole group of people just because there are terrible some people. I don't know, it just sounds bad. We still have racism in 2026, eh? Damn. Yeah, we do. We do. Hello, I mean, it's friendly shadow passing by, reminding people hydrated. I should probably hydrate and stretch. I should, well, there we go. I should definitely sit up, Barry. And I can hydrate too. Every now and then. Gotta take care of the body while streaming and sitting for long periods of time. That is absolutely true. I do try to get up at least once an hour. With the ad break. Now we can see my pink tummy. This is a nice color combination actually. It's kind of like an ice cream, I guess. A strawberry. What would be like grayish, blackish? More grayish actually. I think because brown would be kind of like chocolate, nougat, things like that. Nougat would be more like goldish brown. Is it licorice? I guess licorice. I'm not a fan of licorice. I'm thinking it was something else. It could be like grayish. You aren't doing God's work. Oh, correct now. You are doing God's work, yeah. That is a stupid auto-incorrect. Damn, bro, that must make you feel like curling up into a ball. That's... Yeah, I have also made the not and not with like the inverting the not sometimes. Not due to autocorrect, that's just a brain fart. That's purple. Wait, I'm calling. It was kind of like purplish. It was more bluish pink than reddish pink, if that makes sense. I'm not weak bone. I'm a red boned because you have blood on your bones. That actually sounds terrible. You have blood on your bones. Kind of like how you have blood on your hands. You should not have blood on your hands. All of these drawings I'm making here I'm saving the time lapse for these. So I was thinking about doing the full time lapse for all the Rexen drawings. But then I have to edit the time lapse to cut out all the parts that shouldn't be there. Because I've done a bunch of things that shouldn't be there. That makes sense. And also I did do all these rough sketches one after another first, and then I've gone in to do the more detailed sketch, and then I do the detailed sketch and then do the finished artwork. So I'll have to cut up everything so they are not in chronological order, but instead in one image after another order, if that makes sense. That's going to be a bunch of work, but that's no problem. I will do it. That's no issue. No, because I'm ready to be Canadian. Wait. So you don't have European heritage? You have the American heritage? Which technically came from through Asia and originally from Africa, but European also came from Africa. So it really depends on where you draw the line. No! Who did this? Who is the culprit? This Metallico! What do you mean, do the quote? But remember to put the letter in front of, so you can get your correct number, so you can see what the new number is. if you do the I guess Mechanicus job is to respond one. Do put the old or just an O in front of the number and it will give you... There we go. Is it working? Thank you for testing it. It doesn't work. Why? I did run the command. Why didn't it send anything? Oh, I just implemented it. Why is it not sending? It sets the quote ID. What is it? Why is it not working? I just fixed this. Why is it not working? Because if I check this, based on your input, regex boop, I put it, and then I take your input. That one works. If I take Mechanicus input, that one works too. You should pass the test. Okay, let's do a quick debugging here, because I need this one to work, because people need to be able to convert the numbers. Okay, so if I do that, and then I do... I mean, you can do that too. Check. It does complete the check. So... Why doesn't it... Why doesn't it work then? Because it compiles correctly. No, it doesn't pass through. Huh. Well, that's interesting. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, let's put this into a C# code analyzer. Do. Here we go. Let's put it here. Okay, there we go. The mistake has been found. It's so strange that it doesn't send around the second. Okay, there we go. And now you do quote old one. There we go. It works. I fixed the code. There was a syntax error there. One that the compiler in Streambot couldn't catch, but the web service could catch it. Because I guess it just runs more detailed. But yeah, let's go back. So now we should be able to do the old 1438. But you should, I guess, learn the new numbering. Actually, if you go back far enough, I come from Russia. Yeah, I mean, yes, but like, I meant like, I mean, what? Hi, Panpan, hello, Mechanical. I mean, if you go, like, yes, like, if you go back for where I come from, my like relatives as far back as I've been able to find comes from Sweden. A long way back, still like maybe like 300 years. I don't remember how far back I managed to get. It's just Sweden, and there's like someone from like Norway or Finland or something like that. at least Norway. These people that I come from were most likely the people that entered Sweden, this what's currently Sweden, from the south, from Europe. So if you go far back enough, my relatives most likely came from mainland Europe. Those people came from the Middle Eastern region, which came from the African region. So I think that's the migration pattern. However, because I have people from Finland, I guess they were the ones traveled from Sweden to Finland through boats, I assume. But then there's the Sami people. There is the possibility that I have relatives from the Sami people who then came from the Russian region. But I assume they also came through up from Middle East, so they also came from like, they kind of like, everyone came from Africa, but I think, but my point is basically, depending on how far back you go, there's many points. So when you said that you say that you're native Canadian, I assume you meant that you are from the original people who traveled from the Russian over there to the whole American continent, and then you're one of these people that came that way, which was a really long time ago compared from the more recent time in the terms of human migration patterns, who came from Europe over on the eastern side. But then there's probably been a lot of intermixing that too. And those who came from the Russian region, I have traveled across the whole Russian region, who then originally came from Middle East and then from Africa. Something like that. I don't remember exactly the migration patterns of the humans. So that's why I got confused by your comment there. I hope it makes sense. Quote, don't bite me and then run away. Do you know how rude that is? I got 2,862 quotes. I'm getting very close to 3,000 quotes. If I add all the current pending quotes, I will be at 3,000. I wonder what quotes 3,000 will be. Get a little heart for them. It's really cool. Yeah, my new panties that I have as the Dream Bunny has a huge pink heart on the butt instead. Okay, the old code stuff we fixed. If in case you remember an old number, you can use the old number. It will give you the new number when it provides you the quote. And then you can just remember the new number, I guess. Or if you don't want to, you can always use the old number. Quote, go and eat then, but not anything too spicy because you're not allowed to eat me. Quote, I guess Mechanics job is to respond, but I mean, yeah, you can always look it up that way. The new code is 15, number is 1518. Quote, Koji wakes up, Koji goes to this fun stream and this fun little bit of fun just as the underwear for a day, takes a screenshot of saved it in the gallery for one of his underwear, consumes it forever, despite having downloaded this action, then the pain grade something. Yeah, that is now 1428. Yeah, thank you for testing that. It works now. I guess McAllister's job is under fun. It has increased by 80. Exactly 80. Is that correct? Yes. I should be able to find a plus 80 in the code. That took a while longer. I have a plus 80 here. For any codes that is 1322 to 1581, we'll have a plus 80. But okay. But I'm glad that that is actually working now. Quote, I'm naked, but with clothes on. Also, we had that Foxo. Wait, who was the Foxo again? It was... sorry, I don't remember. Because you haven't been here super often. What was the person's... We're chatting for too much. Because since I'm doing cleanups here anyway, you know. Wait. Oh, checking. I should say the chat log, not today's stream log. Itsuros, that was the name. Wait. Why don't I have Kitsuro the fox as well? Oh, there we go. That was weird. And why does this open on the front window every single time? On the wrong screen. So therefore I will delete this user. The old user that was banned, the old account that was banned, and then I will add it. And now it's open on this window for some reason. I don't know why Streambot keeps doing that. There we go, and I will add that to the new account. And then with the next update, because the VIP scores will still be wrong. But with the next stream, it will update the VIP scores, and then it will consider that user to have 0 points instead of. Okay. But coach is kind of like a ball shape because he's a bunny. You just ball him up and then bounce him like a basketball. Why is there 328 coachy codes? 328. That is... okay, there's way too many coachy codes. I didn't realize how huge that number is now. Quote, Modhessa would kidnap Sonny. Modhessa likes cute ones. Mechanico has 2 points today. And he's in 3rd place. Wait, who got banned? Kitsoro the Foxo got banned for bot activity. For having sent kinda the same message over and over in... which could be, yeah, because who was kind of like sending like a meme message in multiple streams over a course of period, and which considered that bot activity. So be mindful of not sending the same message over and over, so you don't get flagged for bot activity. So Kitsuru created a new account with basically the same name. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. So that could be good to be aware of, so you don't end up having your accounts banned for bot activity. Don't spam messages. It wasn't really spamming messages. His arm is a bit too short, I think. Yeah. So, this is a British song. Do they sing British English? Okay, like that. Because at least with some British musicians, I can hear like the British accent. One of the biggest myths when it comes to music is that your accent disappears when you're singing. It's just not true. Not true at all. That is not how it works. And it makes no sense. But I've talked about that many times. But the problem with that whole thing is that people are very rude about it. With the because there's been people like saying things like it just sounds ugly with the British accents when they're singing, like, you know, that's so rude. It's unfortunate people are like that because I like hearing all these different accents when people are singing, which I also mentioned before. I just like the variety which in ways people speak. That's why I find like when people speak a bit like broken English or have like a foreign accent, that's interesting, like how a different languages phonology is affecting the way you speak English. I find that fascinating, especially when it affects singing, which it does, because you still have an accent when you sing. It's just that a lot of people... Oh, I've already specified language for this song. I guess I haven't updated the list of songs in a while. Let's do that. It is just that a lot of singers from the UK pretends that they're not from the UK, that they pretend like they're from the US to make their songs sell better in the US. If I understood it correctly. Obviously, Britain has a large variety of accents too. But yeah, that's the more of the... It's not that their accent disappears, it's because they're making an actual choice to change how they're pronouncing things when they're singing. Modessa, you got a chestnut. I was talking about my special eggplant. Yeah, unfortunately you got basic melons, but you do have a special eggplant. So, wait, do I have? I probably don't have those songs in the list of songs. I could add them because I do have. That's what we do on Pumpkin Stream. We're hiding bodies. Yep, that's what I do. I could... I mean, I do have, like... I just don't remember which song it is. I I could find it here. It's I do have one of the songs. That's how you spell the name, actually. Is it this song? No. Is it this song? Yes, this song. It's the song Angel in the Night, where song requests for. This song, which is one of the more obvious, where he sings, he uses the word dancing, and he pronounces it as dancing, not as dancing or dancing. Oh, here we go. It's the fifth line. Okay, it is there. It is the seventh line. Next line. And there we go. It says dancing, but that's ugly. I mean, sing. And you can do that. I should sing this on karaoke, yes, and more of the songs that I have. And also he says, you are, as well. You are. I've heard this song when I was really, really young. And also many, many times. But he is actually from Sweden. So he's native Swedish speaking. I don't know how much that comes across. How much of that? I mean, one thing I could point out is that his pronunciation might not be consistent, because he says all, but he also says always. I don't know, maybe there are English dialects that do say that, but to me, it's just a combination of all and ways, therefore always, all and always. And if you say all, it will say always, I would assume. But I guess there might be people, I mean, he clearly says all and always, so maybe there are English dialects that do say that. That was that song. More songs with that language. I did update the list at least, so that it shouldn't give me more songs that I've already said the language to. How many songs? Wait, this one should be in English. But yeah, but he's from Spain, so you can kind of hear that in the pronunciation. This song is mostly in English. I will class it as English. It does have Spanish lines in it. Is this good? Did I do a good shape on this reason? Now I'm doing art streams and talking about the random stuff. I usually talk about language stuff. But I find language fascinating. I find all the variations that exist fascinating. Fascinating. Have a nice one, I'll sleep. Wait, JD, I thought you were already sleeping. Jaded is being up late, up early. Well, you were up late too. Still can't, like, shouldn't you, like, I don't know, have a good sleeping schedule? I really appreciate that you're actually taking time out of your mornings to actually come by and say hello. That's very kind of you. Do. Well, yes, but I woke up missing my guy. Did you dream about your guy? Who might you order? Like how do you dream about? Jaden loves femboys. I can't love femboys as much as Jaden too. This is a competition. Alright, I was supposed to check the washing machine like 15 minutes ago. So I will actually play the ads now. No, it's not been in the UK since World War II.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Which country are we in?
In Netherlands.
Oh.
A few seconds left. Jump up. Come on, Chestnut. Run to the goal. No.
In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow, but now I really gotta go.
On the toilet?
Huh?
I don't know. You said you had to go. You know.
I mean, I have to go, Bonbon. To the washroom soon.
Hello again, Pom Pom.
Hey, yay, Metallica is back.
Yippee.
Do you know how... Do you realize how he sounded when he said that? Aha! I'm clever. I'm not clever. That timing. Did you see? Yeah, it was 16. Did you see that timing? Okay, I'll do this. I'll do it properly this time. Because I've seen someone do like shuffle and then it just switch games suddenly, which is something I do want to try.
Hi, Macalico. Thank you for the follow.
Why did you stop?
I mean, I kind of had to, like, outside of the game. Don't go into my butt. I know it's tempting, but don't do that.
No, I don't want to go into your butt. It's not my thing.
Oh, so your thing is I would go into your butt.
Well, yeah. Because
And you should drive it in front of me.
Because it is your thing.
I don't mind either.
Oh. The lurk is working. Finally. I have succeeded at something. And yes, thank you for the lurk. And hi to you too. Always nice to see you around. See, that wasn't the exit, that was a one. Okay, now it's going terrible again. I got all the chests without flame. I am the great bunny. Cheese, 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 cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
I can go flying.
Can't get the speed.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, you flipped
Nice.
it.
Okay, cool.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Because I've seen someone do like shuffle and that it just switch games suddenly, which is something I do want to try.
Hi, my calico. Thank you for the follow.
Why did you stop?
Let me in. I kind of had to, like, outside of the game. Don't go into my butt. I know it's tempting, but don't do that.
No, I don't want to go into your butt. It's not my thing.
Oh, so your thing is I would go into your butt.
Well, yeah. Because
And you should drive it in front of me.
Because it is your thing.
I don't mind either.
Good. Let's continue. Ow. Okay. Alright. You got me. Get rid of that thing. Obviously, that wouldn't stop it from... There we go. Nice. All the workers are dead, just like how we like it, right? There's the secret. There's the letter. I found it. Oh. What a dirty trick. But, okay. And then you just have to go through the whole level without hitting anything. I don't have to care about the gems, I just have to get through this. However I do it. And there we go, there's the end of the level. I just missed the goal. And I have to redo the whole level from the beginning. Oh my. I just got through it, first try, missed the goal and died. Amazing, Pon, amazing. I saw your feet from the grass. Why are you looking at my feet? That's kind of creepy. Foot enjoyer Shane. What do you rate? What do you rate my feet out of 5? Shoot me again. Stop. Stop doing that. And use your guns like they're meant to be used. Thank you. Okay, now I'm making animal noise.
Ah, I was meant to jump. Now. I see. I meant to jump over that. I get it.
Kevki's figuring stuff out. This is the run.
It's a run.
This is... Well, yeah. But now you're going to do it without a single error. Så.
Error.
Det tog,
Error has occurred.
det tog longer than I hoped for. I was gone for quite a while. Oh, that's over. Yeah, okay, I was gone for like twice the length I needed to. Okay. What's a check? Hydrate. I think I did. Yeah. Water. Okay, what are we talking about? Before I left. Quote. Quote exclamation point. Unfortunately, there is not. I'm using regex for the commands because that allows me to have some flexibility, so you can have a bit of variation when you write the quotes, commands. But allowing you to put the exclamation point before or after, which would be a neat feature for whenever someone accidentally puts it in wrong order, would be neat. But regex doesn't support a good way of having have it either before or after or both, because if you said like the first one is optional, the last one is optional, that means that you can also skip both, and that wouldn't be good. Jada, do you have Bubsy 40 yet? But Jada is sleeping. I should play through the Bubsy branch. Actually, out of curiosity, how many Bubsy games are there? Bubsy. Okay, this is a franchise. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bubsy games. Oh my. Well, I wanna play through every Bubsy game just to get that experience that everyone else. Because if people say like this game is so terrible, and I need to try that. Quote, everyone thinks I'm saying boobs all the time, yeah. Quote, boobs 55. Well, I do say boobs all the time, don't I? Why have no one noticed my boobs? I have boobs. Well, look, you got the boob swipe emote. Wait, Jada immediately went to bed. I just know. Yep. Yep, Jada went to sleep. Oh, well. Cheese. You got the cheese clip. Nice. Best of luck today. Yes, I hope for the best of luck with my... No, I appreciate it. I appreciate still, Wasabi. I'm just being silly. Okay, let's get back to where I was. I was making this drawing. I was doing some cleanup here. Okay. I'm sure if I like this, but I think I will be happy. Okay, maybe I will switch direction of the tail here. The tip of the tail. I got a okay. Okay, if I do that, it's more for what I'm looking for. Quote, I will eat you. Not what you will usually hear Ponban say. This song is in a language no one speaks. I should sing this song so I can sing this language. Sorry. So let's hypothetically say that if someone were to try to consume me in asterisks in some way, will they be eating me or drinking me? Well, you did say that you were not a liquid, right? You're more like a pudding, and I would say you eat a pudding, not drink a pudding. But I could be wrong. I'm kind of drawing this not the way I want it to draw it. Something like that. And then I should have... Okay, so I wanted the confusion. So that's what the stars is meant for. It's meant to represent confusion. I need to ask that from someone who has eaten a blob before. I still feel like a blob would be like some kind of jelly. And again, I would assume you eat jelly, not drink jelly. I guess when it comes up to a certain viscosity, you eat it, you don't drink it. Do you eat soup or drink soup? Confusion status condition. Confusion damage calculated as if it were a typeless physical move with a power of 40. It cannot score a critical hit and does not receive stab. Is it specifically programmed to not receive stab? Is in the sense that if a typeless Pokemon were to use the typeless move Confusion, does it not receive stab? Is it specifically programmed in such a way that a typeless Pokemon cannot receive stab of any typeless moves? That it needs at least one type to match? Well, there's no naturally occurring typeless Pokemon, you can end up with a typeless Pokemon in certain conditions. Confusion damage is unaffected by Wonder Guard, Technician, and a held life orb. Badges affect confusion damage when they boost the user's physical attack or defense. Other things may account confusion damage depending on the game, as detailed in the table below. Yeah, there's a lot of... Consuming soup, you eat the solid bits and drink the broth. I guess so. And I did have to pronounce it that way when I said that word. So it looks like the confusion thing had a bunch of specific attributes to it, such as, does it do, like, normal moves does random like, so in the first 2 generations the confusion damage no longer did not do the random power, but from generation 3 onwards they fixed that. The Pokemon with a bit burned only deals half physical damage, which was the case for the confusion damage as well. They changed that in generation 5, so it ignores that. Defense half if explosion scepter was selected to be used. That is for generation 2 and 3, that's an oversight. That happens only this generation. Defense doubled from opponents reflect. That was an oversight done in generation 1. I would say it's an oversight. Because reflect is reflect doubles the user's defense when the opponent damages the user with a physical move. This will fail. Anyway. Maybe that was a specific condition they added. Defense doubled from own reflect only occurred in generation 2. And then there's another quirks in generation 2 and 3 and 4. It looks like they have removed as many quirks as possible of generation 5. The only thing it still affects by is power trick, power split, and guard split. But okay, I did actually technically drew the stars, but confusion in Pokemon is actually using ducks. Probably, maybe, is that a Japanese thing? That's because it was in Colosseum they used stars instead of ducks. But Colosseum was developed by Genius Sonority, which is in Japan. Okay, that did not make sense. Actually, in XD and Battle Revolution, they're also using stars. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, ducks is the normal effect they use. Do I have a high resolution of the effect? There we go. Let's see now. Typeless Pokemon cannot receive same type attack bonus from typeless attack because typeless isn't a type. No, I mean, I'm talking about the technicalities here, but I guess, I mean, I'm talking about the, I'm talking about how it was programmed in the game, but I guess that's what you're trying to say here. Like, we could logically state that, well, you can't have same type attack bonus if you don't have a type in the first place. But It depends on how they actually programmed it. You can get into a situation where a typeless Pokemon is on typeless. Yeah, I did mention that before. Quote, I'm a naked kid. I'm not a naked kid. Scarlet became confused. She undressed herself in her confusion. Oh my, that would be embarrassing. Also, why is Pokemon using the Twitter bird? Twitter bird. Well, it is close to the Twitter bird though. Oh, it's not super close. I guess the head is bigger. But since typeless Pokemon are treated as not having a type, they cannot get same type bonuses at all. I mean, yeah, I get that. But I was thinking programmatically, if they have written the program to if they have programmed in so typeless, it checks that if the Pokemon is typeless, therefore it will ignore same type attack bonus, or is the function. I mean, I know this is a technicality, but that was my whole original point. That was just an interesting thing I thought of, or is it the actual function that calculates same type attack bonus that is programmed in such a way that it will fail if the Pokemon has no typing or the move has no typing and therefore gives no bonus. I know I'm very picky here, but I just find it interesting. Even if it's meaningless. Okay, so let's do this bird. It has a head. And it has a beak. And it has an eye. And also, hello Neve. There will be something to... Scarlet became confused. Scarlet undressed herself in her own confusion. Surely. I should. This is this saxophone solo that Orimi should play. In the song called UB2 for some reason. This is Sentimental Lies. Looks bad. Do. I thought at least. I guess not. No sentimental lies. Oh yeah, I got the wrong artist. That's why. Looks a bit weird. That's how I know it's been drawn by Pon. Yeah, actually spend too much time drawing a single bird. Do. Do. Beautiful bird. That's a good practice to drawing a bird, I guess. Do. A bunch of adjustments. Something like that. Still not happy with it. But it looks better than it did prior. Coach, McCargo has a large number of melons and then Niels has 2 more. McCalco should get a +2 on her melon county. do. So, how large should this bird be next? And there should be multiple of the birds. It should maybe be its own layer. And then quote, Kochi, let people have their fetishes. Exactly, we respect fetishes here. Do. 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 Okay, and then do. Do. Poof. Do. Now I want something more. Oh, like that, I guess. And then it does have more effects. Because that's not enough, I guess. Do. There. And then delete that. Do. There we go, that's a confusion effect. But then it needs the actual... It's not kind of weird looking, isn't it? And then I need to switch paint, but it's fun. It still saves. Okay. Took it a while to save for some reason. Okay, and then it needs the confusion effect as well. Oh, that's not have language set. Okay, here. There's another one. Okay, so this one should have like a circle. I did that. Magic. That's actually Okay, and then I do that. Wait. Does this make sense? Okay, that makes more sense then. Circle. So quote, every single bot starts with but. Philosophy by Ponpon. Okay, this then it has rings. There you can actually see how the rings are actually circular and then they scotch them together. Which means that the sides are narrower than the ends. Because they made that, they didn't make ovals, they made circles and squished them together. So I should make this. I should follow that design, I guess. I don't know. And then someone's like, your circles don't have consistent thickness to them. Well, that's actually how they were originally designed. I'm just following the original design because I'm silly like that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Cold. I was analyzing that, but Okay, let's see. Okay, those and that. And then shrink this down. It's not what I wanted. Like that. So many butts. Celebrating the butts. We appreciate butts here. Let's do that. Actually, let's actually do that instead. Walnut bows. When you fall out of the boys. I was sitting mad. There we go. Okay, back to that. Like that. This. Delicious bubbly. I guess that's although there's going to be things here, so guess I need to make sure it doesn't collide. Hello, water girl. Welcome, welcome. Big welcome to you. I'm making the bricks and getting attacked again. Classic pon. Libreeze, coach. Haha, I'm too short. Me trying to roundhouse kick on the pun. Wait, how big are you? I was like, why would you roundhouse kick pun anyway? My pun done. That's the wrong one. This is the one. Well, there we go. It's going to be interesting seeing this one completed. What's the thickness I'm using here? Just making sure. It's been a while since I did draw these. Don't want the art style to suddenly become different. That would be strange. That wouldn't match the set. And I need a full set. That would be unfortunate. More. Oh yeah, let's set the languages of these then. Both the songs. It's nice to... Oh yeah, I was supposed to... Alright, what's the... we'll check how many songs there's left. To set the language on. There we go, and it's 768. 768 is not bad. Getting close. I should just play a bunch of these songs to figure out the languages. Not do it while live on stream, but at least I'm getting it done. But yes, it stops writing those messages in chat. Says snout even. Is this snout even good? Do, 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 do. Like that. And then do do do. Oh, there we go. Quote, the stranger is looking at the limbs. I don't like that works. Yeah, this snout is kind of like blocking what's going on here. Avoid drawing something by having it obscured. That's why that's why you draw all the characters' hands being behind them. That sounds like an interesting... I wonder if there's anyone who's done that. Someone who's made like a comic, but the artist just refuses to draw hands. So every single panel, the hands are obscured by something. But of course the artist wants to make it look as natural as possible. So all the hands are like behind but yeah, you can hold the hands behind them, but like or they have their arms down, so they are outside the panel. That works too. Come on. There. Coach, with the new one, I'm going to have a version with panties as well if you want. Oh yeah. Haven't touched that model in a while though. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. Because I was looking forward to the voice acting of it. But unfortunately it's way too much effort to do the... more effort to do the custom animations than I thought. So I'll just... I will just use the original animations then. Coach, don't be scared, Coachy. You don't have to be scared of me. Well, at least not normally. What is that supposed to mean, Pon Pon? Don't know if I should add that. Let's leave that. The mouse is kind of weird. To be fair. Do. What if this works? Do. Do. Oi. Do. Something more like that. Weird. Looking a bit weird. Ads in a moment. Yeah, do Coach, someone heard about Kafkian panties and got very excited. I wonder who that was. I don't know who I referred to at that point. Does that make more sense, maybe? Don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Do. Let's draw the last finger here, which I didn't do. Dun, dun. Something like that. Oh, there we go. That's that. So maybe I should have looked at the washing machine then. Only wash the clips. Yeah, at least this is slow compared to. Ow. Okay, you know what? You. Oh no! Another one's coming. Ow. Okay, get out of here. It's it's definitely a different bonk. Mermaid. Aha. No. I was started saying there we go, but nope, there we didn't. Kind of want to make a drawing of that actually.
That would be kind of cute. Oh!
It will be Pon not having any struggle with a puzzle and Koshi being all confused.
What? What are you talking about? I'm a puzzle genius, don't you know?
I see that.
I said
Yes,
I'm up.
What?
I'm up
Game over.
Oh, that was my warm-up round, Pom. I was warmed up.
Oh, warm up. Oh, I see. Ow. Oh, neat. Ow. Not so neat. Hey, you missed me. That's not allowed. You're allowed to miss me, but you're not allowed to give me damage if you miss me. You, if I recall correctly, and that was the thing you could do on Crystal. You move a pop. Excuse me, I'm talking here. Do you think there are bombs in this? Oh yeah. Of course there is. Oh. Well, good to know.
Now you understand why I crash so much on the road when I can't see your bow.
What? Oh, there's a stuff sign here, dude.
Oh shit! As I say that, 1 second. Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, wait. Oh wait. Ooh.
Whoa. Oh, that was bad.
That's a bad crash. That was a bad crash. Pom. Holy shit, that was crazy.
Coochie had a bad crash. Okay, so I have to check the washing machine in like 10 minutes. Hopefully I can remember that. Which means I have to take another break. Let's with the next load. One like that. I should start the music. Forgot about that. This is my usual music. Plushy. Okay, let's merge all of these together. I need to thicker than water. Don't remember which. I don't know where these are from. Well, from a place where you see thicker and water, and like that. And do the final with the arms. But whoops, Kochi died too. A sacrifice worth making. Oh my. I wonder if Kochi would agree. Think what happens. Let's do that. It's not the effect of the dress itself, but I guess I'll add a last as usual. As I usually do. As I tend to do. In like 6 minutes. But take that. A very quick break. Lushy, it's a mermaid. Gonna have to decide what her underwear should look like. As well. do. It's gonna Ben's wheel here. And then here it does have a dividing line for the tail. Something like that. Alternatively, I could end the stream and get some stuff done. Outside streaming, that is. I mean, if you enjoy me drawing, that's cool enough. But I have to like do certain stuff. Soulmate. Everything work. Which I'm glad. I think that's all lines. The one I'm missing now is the dividing line on the ear and on the face. So this one goes up here and it goes like up to the... Oh yeah, I'm missing a line here. There we go. No. So also quote. Oh, you want my OF? I see. I did not see you. Oh, I'll find it later. Let's see now. Quote, a nice part about dress-up games is the undressing part, isn't it? Quote, I feel like you're the wonky one here, Box. That's the new 1438 quote. Quote, Ponton is definitely silly. That's the new 1348 quote. Ponton is definitely silly. I have a lot of silly quotes. Passing quotes mentioning silly. But I guess those quotes are also silly. Let's see. There we go. And then it should be a divine lilac. Something like that. There. And then I can set these lines that color, and then I can fill so I get some. Huh, I wonder how that happened. And oh, nice dress. Okay, so it is somewhere. I wonder if it's likely here. Yes. And then let's get it here. There we go. And then an orange reddish color here. More yellow here, more white here. And black here. I'm not sure if I should have it like style like that. Of course, I need to erase the line that goes here. Yeah, this kind of looks weird. This probably shouldn't be lines. Should probably just do like more like this instead. Maybe we have a second one. Sour candy bunny. Oh my. I'm kind of like inverted bricks and colored. You should make me bricks and colored. Bricks and Is that Brex's reaction? Maybe, kinda, a bit. She should look confused. I guess with the confusion effect, that will be clear. Lemonhead upon Lemonhead. But my head was white and yellow. Okay, I want the darker mouth color. I do wonder if I have it in one of the artwork that isn't this one. I got lots of mouth. Still feel like I should have the tongue. Something like that. Well, oh yeah, because she's completely naked. Oh yeah, the lower body should be, because I need to add the panties that will go here. So I want to exactly see the dividing part here. There we go. That looks normal. More normal. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check the wash. I'm brown. That's a nice brown color. Coach, you got a lovely butt here. Look at that. It's a beautiful butt. So, what would you even call a naked furry? A naked furry. A skinny. Like they have furry. A skinny. Oh, I've been wrapped up. Why? Well, hello, that's Kick Bunny. Well, I'm glad I'm not that bunny. That bunny is the mascot of a terrible company. So, as I said, I kind of feel like because I should go and do certain stuff. So I should probably go and do those certain stuff. But it was still nice to get like stuff done. It was nice to see Portugal again. You've been missing. Why did every plushie have to hit my boobs? Plushies are attracted to my boobs. Thanks for stream continue being here, Sweaty. I really appreciate that. Someone probably wants those codes, so let's add them. So, anyway, we should. Gonna be strange that stream is ending. I'm not that late, am I? I'm still the one going for the 3.5 hours though, so. Next week's schedule, please. Well, okay, okay. What will happen next week? So, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will do Pokemon Leaf Green. Thursday, Friday, I should probably skip Frog. Should I still do Frogger? Should I take a break from Frogger? Because Frogger is Frogger. Okay, what should I do instead of Frogger? Okay, let's make that decision then, so I can make the schedule, and then I make it. I'll quit the stream and make the schedule. What should I do? I have a bunch of games here. I should play this old game. I need to play Rainbow Legends at some point. I should play through all these Crash Bandicoot games. I am curious about this game franchise because I played a bit of one game. It's a bit of a I'm not sure if I should play the first one though. It's really old and maybe I should play the first game just to what is it on and everything. Anything and everything. What's the best version played on? Oh, this is some old stuff. It is available on MS-DOS, so I might be able to play the MS-DOS version. Yeah. Hello, Wolf. Hello. Waving, that's also I've seen it many times, but that arm is very wobbly. Maybe I should try that. But then what for Saturday Sunday then? I mean, Papa Kindness is going to be busy, so that's not going to be an option. Unfortunately. So the Sunday will be the do whatever you want pon days. Maybe I should do art instead. I will see if Michalco is up to do play on Wednesday as well, because that would be the one collab. Other than that, oh no, it's this one of the designers, Peter Molyneux. Oh, as a reputation. So anyway, okay, let's read that. Who should we raid this time? Is this a collab going on? Maybe I should raid someone I haven't raided in a while instead. Wait, didn't I go here? No, that's a collab. Maybe that's why I didn't go here. Maybe I go here instead. It's kind of funny though if I... Maybe I should go here because this stream just started and I haven't raided in 68 days. And then we can bug this person about playing Crash 4. Okay, let's do this. How many of our raid message? Is the Rabbits of P play Crash? No, let's not go that far. No camera though. Interesting. Maybe he doesn't stream with the camera. Let's go, I think, to Sirius DX17, who's going to play Mina the Hollower, which is one of the new games. What was that game? Didn't we raid that like 2 days ago? The raid has just started. Well, I guess the raid countdown has just started, but the stream has just started like 3 minutes ago, so it's great, and the gameplay has not started yet. 21 points they called. Nicely done. You have done well. How many points have I received today? 23 points. Ooh. I'm a good bunny. Is the game. Okay, so very first start of the game. Do we raid? Everyone ready? Should we go? Should we raid out early? Should I do it before the countdown reaches 0? Or do you want to check your VIP points first? Seven points is sweaty. Your 7s will remain 7s. Orimina is 22. Cole is still in first. Bonbon got 23. Got almost every single possible point. I assume I got every single possible point. Might not have, because even on my account I need to send a message every 10 minutes in the world to get